I want to talk about XDC Zinfin in this video, and this has become my life for the past 2.5 months, 3 months. Um, I just want to go over the coin, talk about the utility case. I want to talk about the partnerships, the leadership, and what to look out for when you're looking at coins to invest in. So, this is XDC, as you can see. It's ranked 96. It is currently down a little bit, but whatever. Market cap under $1 billion. Really, really good. Volume looks like 5 million. And then yeah, so let's talk about XDC. So as you can see, let's just look at the charts. All right, charts, all-time high. Let's look. It has been on a downtrend for the past 143 days, and it's down 57%. If we're going to talk about risk to reward ratio, I mean, the risk to reward ratio on buying XDC right now is just, it's amazing. It's just beautiful. Mwah. I mean, come on, guys. Like, worst case scenario is drop downs to 5 cents, and that's 47,000% or 47%. I mean, that's pain right there. Okay, if that happens, that's pain. But on another part, I mean, you better pick up as much as you can. You're not going to get an opportunity like this. These opportunities come short. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. This is the fifth industrial revolution that has to do with trade and finance and money moving across the world. And I'm going to get into that real quick right now. So let's go talk about it. So as you see in the chart, looking really good as a buy option right now. Loving it. Let's go into the coin. So, as you can see, Zinfin XDC network selected as the first blockchain company that joined the Global Trade Finance Distribution Initiative, the DNI. Okay, this is important because it shows that it has real utility and can be used by banks and institutions to transfer money. So let's go talk about what is the fifth industrial revolution, why, and what is changing in this the financial world. So let's go take a look. ISO 20022. This is a plan from, where is it? I think the International Organization for Standardization. They standardize the technology that all banks use across the world. And they're the regulators pretty much on what banks should use. They're partnered with Swift. We're going to talk about Swift later on. So they're initiating this change, the ISO, and they're calling it the ISO 20022. And it's supposed to be implemented partly in 2022. It's going to be delayed a little bit because of the virus and such. Starts with the C. YouTube will, you know how the algorithm works when you start talking about that stuff. So, as you can see, they created the ISO 20022, the International Financial Industry Message Scheme. And it's being propped up by the International Organization of Standardization, who's also a part of the Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunications, SWIFT. We're going to talk about SWIFT later on and see how important SWIFT is. So these two companies, I don't know if they're institutions. I mean, they're not bodied, they're not government bodied institutions, but they pretty much control the world. I mean, pretty much. So as you can see, these two right here, SWIFT and ISO, important. Let's talk about the timeline, okay? ISO 20022 migration timeline. Swift plans to enter their migration in November 2022 to allow their migration efforts and development to coincide with other strategic initiatives. This is like R3 Corda, for example, which XCC is also a part of. The end date to enable full ISO 20022 for cross-border payments is still November 2025, and their full commitment to move the SWIFT community to ISO 20022 remains strong. It's right here, guys. It's right here. It's all you got to know. By 2025, full implementation is going to be around. And you're going to start seeing articles about all the banks using this technology by the top dog article writers in the world. And the apes are just going to ape in. Ooh, ooh, ooh is going to be their chant, you know? It's just, right now, it's still in the infancy. There's a lot of speculation with cryptocurrency. It's the Wild West right now. So let's keep looking. So you see the timeline. Here's another implementation article. I was just going through it. Oh, this is just pretty much talking about the challenges it's going to be to transfer, because all the banks use Swift right now. Pretty much all the banks in the world use Swift. And they're pretty much talking about how it's going to be hard to transfer, but it's going to be needed. It's going to have to be done because, I mean, have you ever tried sending a wire transfer internationally? The average is $45, and it's going to take 1 to 5 business days to do. But if you're talking about some select South American countries, some Eastern European countries, some Middle Eastern countries, I mean, you're getting into the $90, $95, $80 range of transferring, and it's a slow process. It's a bad process, and so that's why you have companies, or it's not even a company. I don't even know what this. It's an organization where they force banks to change the ways how they do it because it needs to be done. It's slow. It needs to move with technology. So, as you can see, let's go on to the next page. ISO 20022 crypto list. 5 compliant names that will benefit as Fed adopts new format. If we go down here, as you can see, these are the 5 coins that are compliant. And if we also go to, I believe, this one right here, this was created in 2020. This is a year ago. And this article I'm showing you is let's see. October 8th. It's a year later, and they're finally talking about this. But this document that was released a year ago, as you can see, it's all the same names: Algorand, Stellar, Zinfin, Ripple, IOTA. If you get into these 5 coins, you put $20,000 total into an amalgamation of all these coins, guys. I mean, you're gonna be multimillionaires by 2025. If you hold this till 2030, oh my God, it's sickening. It's sickening. So, as you can see, and to be frank, officially the only approved compliant coins on the ISO 20022 website is Ripple and Stellar Lumens. XDC, IOTA, and Algorand aren't on there officially, but I'm gonna show you later on in this video. They're in it. They're in it. Okay, especially XDC. So let's keep looking. All right. XDC's official website has a full page dedicated to the ISO 20022 compliance system. As you can see, everyone is talking about centralization, and they're loving decentralized, but really it's distributed you want. It's this new master node sequence that is allowing for this type of process to happen. And we're going to get into that later when we talk about XDC's proof of stake program and how unique it is. So if we look at who started the ISO 20022, it's introduced in 2004, guys. Oh my God. They did it. They started it. And they're also partnered with Swift. Swift is also doing this with them. It's hard to find it though. I can't find it online, but they are doing it. I promise you, they're helping. So if you look at this, between 1 and 5 business days, the average time, if we look at the price, 45, but it can get crazy when we're talking about some countries in the world. Domestic is 30. I mean, come on. It's Like banks, the truth is banks don't want to switch this because a lot of mid-tier and local banks, they make a lot of money from international incoming wire transfers because they charge a fee because they're all using different systems. Yes, the majority are using Swift, but it's it's baked in with other types of uh, uh, what's the word? Like format structures, processing applications, like it's all different, and it gives the banks the right to charge for fee for this stuff. But I'm telling you, ISO is cracking down. They're saying you can't do this for that long. Um, let's talk about XDC compared to Ethereum and Bitcoin. So as you can see, the TPS transfer per second, and this can reach incredible numbers when it's highly implemented and specialized for certain transfer banking sectors. Because it has smart contract support, it's very flexible. You can adapt it. The transfer fee, the average fee for transfers is literally one of the best coins in the world. It's super cheap, 2 seconds. The energy consumption, guys, say goodbye to Bitcoin in the future and all these coins that you have to mine, use energy. Look at this green swan. If you know the black swan, why are they calling it the green swan? It's weird, right? I mean, it's everybody, guys. There's a picture somewhere. Got all the presidents, whatever. So yeah, it's huge, okay? It's huge. And I'm telling you guys, in the future, the mining rigs and all that, it's gone. It's over, okay? It's done. So, all right. So, who's spearheading XDC? Who is leading XDC? Who's talking to the banks, the financial institutions? Who's making the connections? Who's explaining this to the leaders of the world? Well, I introduce you, Andre Casterman. Okay? So, this man right here, you're going to kiss his feet in 10 years. Let's go take a look at his work history. It's actually absurd. It's absurd. Let me take a sip of my tea real quick. Got some nice green tea. It's good to stay healthy, antioxidants. So let's go. Founder and managing director, Casterman Adversary, 6 years, present. So he has his own firm. In-text marketing officer, present, 5 years. Non-executive director and advisor, Trade Tech, present, 3 years. And XDC and Trade Tech are highly, they're working together a lot. I mean, they're pretty much one-on-one. I mean, there's videos on YouTube of them doing interviews together. It's a partnership. It's a big partnership. So let's keep going. Non-executive director and advisor, Indigo, 2 years, present. You got to look at these presents, guys. He's present on all of these. Strategy and market engagement, Mitigram. Advisory and market engagement, Zinfin, present, 1 year, 8 months. I want to talk about this title right here. He's also a managing director. It just isn't said here, but he's an advisory and market engagement. Advisory and market engagement, Venture Capital. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Okay. This is when it gets crazy, okay? Board member and chair of FinTech Committee, International Trade and Forfeiting Association, present, 4 years, 3 months. Member of Legal Reform Steering Group, the ICC United Kingdom, 1 year, 4 months. Member of WTO Trade Finance Expert Group, World Trade Organization, present, 3 years, 1 month. Guys, what does it say here? I mean, 90, oh my God. Advisory and market engagement, WOA, World of Open Account, 3 years, 4 months. This is all financial stuff, guys. Guys, he's so in it. He's so in the pocket. Not like in the pocket, but I mean, he's in the mold, guys. He's in it. He's in the small groups, the elites. He's talking to them. I mean, member of Invoice Finance Working Group, EESPA freelance, president. Advisory and market engagement, Casterman production. Oh, I've never seen this. What is this? Okay, hold on. I might have to do some research on that later. Okay, shareholder, Burgundy Wines, 3 years, president. I mean, he's president of everything. It's absurd. And you might say, oh, well, he just forgot to update it, maybe. Well, if you go down, International Chamber of Commerce, 5 years, 6 months. He doesn't say present here. Doesn't say present here. Is he still present here? Yeah, he's still present. Okay, 5 years, 6 months. He was at the International Chamber of Commerce. Sorry. Oh, oops. Well, the cat's out the bag. I was going to surprise you guys something really cool. So, International Chamber of Commerce, 5 years, 6 months. Member of Banking Commission's Executive Committee. I mean, 3 years, guys. I mean, this guy... Oh, industry stat. Yeah, that's what I like to see. I haven't even read that. Oh my God, 600 members and plus 100 countries, the ICC Bank. Oh, guys, come on. Are you serious? And look, he's like Andre Casterman. He's like, screw this. He's enforcing the current laws. And he's like, screw this. I need to make new laws. I need to make the laws. So you know what he does? He joins the legal reform steering group of the ICC. He said, I don't want to enforce, I want to make. Okay? And look at this. This is the biggest one, guys. This is literally the biggest position anyone can really have in a financial sector, pretty much. Managing Director, Global Head Corporate and Supply Market Chain Markets. Swift, 24 years. And he isn't just some boy that popped in there and started out in like a big role. He started low and he worked his way up. 4 years, 3 months, guys. Come on. I mean, this guy has the goods. Are you working as hard as this guy? I got that quote from my boy Quacky Crypto. Are you working as hard as Andre Casterman? You better be. All right. So, I mean, it's absurd, guys. It's absurd. It's absurd. As you can see, he's in the pocket. He's working with XDC. It's their baby. All right. Let's go see. What are these other tabs I got? Okay, yeah. Sean Edwards. International, yeah, so Chairman, International Trade and Wharfing Association, the ITFA. He's also part of that. But as you can see, he's the legal head of the EMEA, which is the Sumimutu Mitsui Banking Corporation. God, I destroyed that. And they're all in London, man. They're all in London. And London is the largest trading center for cryptocurrency in Europe as well, which is incredible. So, as head of the legal at SMBC, I had a team of 12 lawyers covering all aspects of the bank business within EMEA, including corporate finance, asset finance, project finance, and trade finance. Guys, he's the head of this bank that has over 140,000 followers on LinkedIn, of the legalities of it, and he's on the he's on the chair board with Andre Casterman, and they're both working together with the ICC for their little baby XDC to flourish. So they're working with XDC and they're talking with the regulators as XDC is being built and improved and integrated into society. I mean, it's a slam dunk, guys. Do you guys not see the bullishness with this? It's absurd. Okay, so yeah, you'll be kissing this guy. See, look at board member Sean Edwards, chairman. Andre Casterman. Say anything? Sorry, it's pretty slow. All right, whatever. You saw it in the LinkedIn, okay? He's right. It's down. Board member, international ITFA. So, as you can see, it's all connected. Okay. International Chamber of Commerce. The International Chamber of Commerce is the largest, most representative business organization in the world. It's over 45 million members, and over 100 countries have interests spanning every sector of private enterprise. And Andre Casterman is the lead for the laws, for creating laws regarding finance. And his baby is XDC. Do you not see what I'm talking about? Oh my God, I'm getting hyped up. XDC joins the International Trade and Forfeiting Association. Duh. Look at this. This is crazy. I found this earlier today. Yeah. Trading volume for Bitcoin and Ether futures surpassed 32 trillion in 2021. Guys, and we're still in the infancy. And these are ETFs. These are financial institutions that don't want to get into the coin directly, so they do it off an ETF on the stock market. You can invest in Bitcoin through the stock market, and it's just, oh my God. So look at this. So XDC's partnered with R3 Corda, and as you can see right here, Zinfin partners with R3 Corda, a consortium blockchain platform with over 200 plus financial institutions. Guys, they're working with so many institutions, financial institutions, banks, whatever. And XDC is going to be the bridge to connect everything. If we go, let me see here. Yeah. Here. Dang, man, it's recording on this TV is really messing with the frame rate. So R3 Corda now has a bridge to public blockchains with the arrival of Ethereum-based XDC. This is a little disingenuous because technically XDC is based off Ethereum, but it's actually based off a fork of Ethereum called Quorum. And Quorum was created by JP Morgan, and it pretty much allows. It's complicated, but to put it in layman's terms, it helps with scalability, and it pretty much takes all the best aspects of Ethereum and modernizes it. It's really a different technology. And XDC is made off Quorum, which is made by JP Morgan. So yeah, as you can see right here, see JP Morgan, Quorum, Trade Finex, XDC, XDCE, the fork, exactly, okay? Yeah, so I talk about R3 Corda, right? XDC joins R3 Corda. Why is this amazing? Well, we saw the plus 200 banking institutions are part of it. But let's go look at this video that they released talking about the integration of R3. So R3 participation recently announced. You can see boom, low, but recently announced. They put it soon. Recently announced, okay? They're spreading, guys. They're spreading. And they're just gonna get. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this. Woo! Huge, guys, huge. R3 Corda is going to run the world. They're going to be one of the world runners. China's blockchain project BSN to integrate with R3 Corda. Swiss National Bank ready to run with CBDC in January, just takes a policy decision. Swiss SDX, Thomas Moser. If you look up Thomas Moser, there's a video of him about a year ago talking about R3 Corda and how that Swiss National Bank is going to be providing liquidity to these blockchain systems. So there isn't a risk of a lack of transactions. It's huge, guys. It's huge. Here's another thing with XTC. XTC Network joined the U.S. Army Research Office and the National Science Foundation to support the fundamental research that is driving the forensics revolution in blockchain. The research paper titled "A BFT Problem" was selected as the best paper runner-up at the Association for Computing Machinery, Computer, and Communication Security flagship conference in November 2021. Guys, their model XTC won. It won, guys. It's partnering with the U.S. Army now. And why is it partnered with the U.S. Army? Because if we go to Cornell University, they checked out XTC to check out the DPoS 2.0. Yeah, this has to do with masternodes and how it's validated. It's a unique process. They're the first to do it, XTC. But as you can see here, this upgrade will now empower the XTC network with military-grade security and performance while consuming extremely low-level resources. So, I mean, it's just... oh my God, guys. You can't get any more bullish than this. Let's look at XTC. So XTC, the history of it is it was first XTCE, and it was actually based off the ERC-20 token model, which is the vast majority of tokens in the world of cryptocurrencies. Is pretty much the vast majority of them are based off the ERC-20. And the ERC-20 has some problems, I think. It's really hard with the gas fees and the transaction times off ERC-20, but they switched to XTC, and what they did was they switched off of the ERC-20 token platform, and they moved it to the Quorum blockchain, and it's the XTC. It's kind of scary right there. if y'all caught that. Yeah, it's native. It's their own cryptocurrency. It is off Quorum, but it's just so far from Ethereum that it shouldn't even be associated with that. We're almost done, guys. We're almost done. If you're still here in the video, I love you. Thank you so much. It shows that you really care. So let's look at some other coins. All right, Ripple. Transaction fee, energy consumption, speed, market cap, smart contract. I mean, it's better in every way. But Ripple, I think might be one of the top technologies it might be one of the top coins in the next 5 years. I think it definitely will surpass Bitcoin. It's just when you got Christine Lagarde talking to Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, and you got the CEO of Ripple talking to so many presidents around the world, and yeah. So I really think Ripple will be huge, but XTC, I think they're going to be top 10. I think they're going to be in the top 10. XTC versus Cardano. It's newer. It's a new type of stake. The TPS. The fee. I mean, look at that fee. Come on, guys. No bank is going to be transferring stuff with this type of fee. All right. KYC compliance, smart contract support, staking feature, dApp support. I mean, get out of here, Cardano, with your high price. Solana. Solana is important because Solana, I do like Solana as a project. I really do. I think it's a great project. The only problem with Solana is if we go to the charts, I would never tell any of you guys to get in right here. Never, ever, ever. The risk to reward ratio for getting in near all-time highs is absurd. Look, you only have, look, so from all-time high down 22%, okay? So from the price now to the price top is 22% gain. From the price down to the price bottom, you know, let's say it just hits here, that's 75%. That's a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Do you want to do that? Look at XDC. Okay, this is a risk to reward ratio I agree with. Okay, this is smart money right here. This is when you get in. Okay, let's keep looking. So Solana. The thing with Solana is that they're so decentralized and there's no KYC compliance. I don't know if banks are going to use it. It has great transaction, or it has a great transaction speed. Instead of 2 seconds, is cut into 1/5, I think, to 0.4 seconds. The problem is the transaction fee is a lot more, and if we look at this, guys, this is actually really worrying for you Solana holders. Solana Labs CEO. Network down. Look at this. Look at this. This is very worrying for you guys. November 22nd, 2021. Solana Lab CEO. It doesn't really matter if the network goes down again. It can't scale that much. And you have a lot of VCs and banks in it, but the problem is you just don't allow to see a government support like you do see in XDC. Oh, this is like some tinfoil hat crap, but you know, come on, guys. Like, what the hell? What the hell is this? Why? Come on now. They talk about it here. It's a unique structure. And what's cool about this type of consensus model is there's no single point of failure that an external hacker could get into, because it's all based off masternodes, which is independent, and it's also individualized, meaning that it's around the world. You know, anyone in the world around the world can have a masternode if they hold enough XDC and they want to stake it. So yeah, I mean, it'd be extremely hard for a hacker to get all the nodes at once across the world, because it's different IP addresses. It's different. What's it called? I forgot what it's called, but it's when you put that 14 number, the 14 word password security is, you know, it's all different. It's extremely hard, and that's why it's military secure. So this is the ISO 20022 compliance, and this has to do with the projected integration of who's going to be using it. So you can see it's just all the superpowers of the world, and you know, as all these superpowers get into it, you're going to start having smaller countries get into it. I mean, by 2030, you're not going to have a. All right, we've been over this. If you get into these 5 coins, congratulate you. You're an apex predator, okay? And I learned all for this. Every single thing I learned from is from Quacky Crypto. 700 subs. He's been doing this. Look at this. I've watched every single one of his videos. And if you see this, I've watched all of it. I might have come back and whatever. I need to watch this one. But yeah, so I've learned everything from this guy. He's amazing. He's so smart. Green Swan. Caster. Oh yeah, that was that. R3 Corda now has a bridge to public. Yep, we've been over that. Okay. Yep. All right, so that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, there's so much more to talk about, but this is all I could think off of the top of my head. I just wanted to do this quick video to show you guys what I think about XDC. I highly recommend getting into it. If we go to CoinGecko, we can see what exchanges are listed. And this is huge, guys, because it's not on Coinbase, it's not on Binance, um, it's on KuCoin, Bitfinex, Gate.io. There's a lot more, but they're very small. So like if you go to all trading pairs, it's a lot. But these are all very small exchanges. I mean, the liquidity you get uh, is the most out of is KuCoin. The liquidity volume is the most. Um, but I mean, let's take Sushi Swap or something. I don't know. 85. Okay. Um, Binance. Look at the trading volume you get when you get on these big exchanges. Okay. The trading volume off XDC is nothing right now. It's nothing. Once you get listed on the Coinbase and Binance, I mean, the cat's out the bag, guys. And if you go to where is it? Where is it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, I had a brain fire right there. Look at this. Okay. Um, they released this article recently about how to buy XDC. And historically, when Coinbase releases something about a coin, they usually release it on their platform later. So as you can see, um, hold on. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. It had this huge jump up. This huge jump up. Sorry. Yeah, yeah. I was gonna get my check like December 17th is my birthday. I was gonna get my bonus, my work bonus, and I was so excited. But as soon as Coinbase released that article, it literally jumped up 40%, and now it's been chilling here. Which I've been buying at these areas. It's been consolidating, but I really hope it drops back down. I was so salty, so salty. So, whew, yeah, guys. I mean, this is all I gotta say. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I'm out. Thank you so much.